Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and you're ready to start the last 5 questions on our Gauss paper. We're going to start part C in this video with question number 21. A triangular prism has a volume of 120 centimeters cubed. Two edges of the triangular faces measure 3 and 4, as shown. We can also see we've got nice little right angles. So these faces here are right angle triangles. The height of the prism is... Okay, so I can think of 2 ways to go about doing this question. One way is we can say, all right, here's my prism. And we could make a second copy of it, put them next to each other, and then the triangle faces line up and give us nice square faces. So we get a, not square, but rectangular. Okay? So we get rectangles on all the sides. Okay? Now, how does this help? Well, we want the height. And we know the dimensions of this prism. It would be 3, 4, and then this height. And we know the volume. We know the volume of one of these triangles is 120. So if I have 2 of them, the whole thing has a volume of 240. And how do you find the volume of a rectangular prism? It's length times width times height. So 240 would be 3 times 4 times h. That'd be 12 times h. Divide both sides by 12. And you'll see the height has to be 20. So I said there's a couple ways I can think to do it. This is one. This is where we duplicate it and get a more familiar shape, a rectangular prism. But you might be familiar with prisms in general, so let's do this a different way. Okay. So if you know how prisms work in general, and they don't have to be triangular or anything like that, really any shape can just sort of be copied out and extended, and you get a blah-shaped prism. So here we have a triangular prism. How do those work? How do you find volume? Volume is always area of the base times height. So I want to know the height here. I know the volume is 120, and this needs to be the area of the base. Well, the base is a triangle that's right-angled, with a base of 3 and a height of 4 itself. So the area of the triangle is 1/2 base times height, and then times the height of our prism gets me the volume, 120 centimeters cubed. So 3 times 4 is 12, divided by 2 is 6. 120 must be 6h, divide both sides by 6, and once again we get the height is 20. So we can do it in 2 different ways. If we know how prisms work, area of the base times height, or if we want to combine them and make the more familiar rectangular prism. And that's okay. They both work the same, and we get an answer of B, just like the last question. Our answer is B for 21. And on we go to question 22. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you would like to, feel free to throw a like on the video or subscribe to be kept up to date. But either way, we move on to question 22.